in the bottom lane. So decent bit of initiation coming out from those two champions.
Are you excited? We have no double AD.
Are really trying
Faker
to
didn't
hunt
spot
down
him out.
Faker. Yeah, now Spot goes in, jumps on top of Faker. He's going to burn the flash immediately. Flash
Go
forward by
for
Grant.
it.
Gets a rune prison, and that's going to be first blood as Haru comes up with the final hit. Nicely done, Faker.
Have a pre-match chat with his jungler.
Siphon it out of his top laner. Oh, Haru though finding Faker. He's isolated, takes a bunch of damage. Meanwhile, the Shockwave goes out on the ground. Sonic Wave connects this time, and Peanut comes up with a kill.
Nice
the
here,
first
so
one for
scores AJ.
SKT. Faker gets hit, cleanses off the death sentence, flashes away, but it's too little too late. He goes down as Cube picks up another one for Samsung.
One way, but also don't need to be more unkillable than is absolutely necessary. Caught.
Yeah, really caught out here. Gets locked down by the tether. They will make quick work of him. Peanut picks up a second kill, 2-0 on the board for him.
The Shen is one's way to play through the Shen lane.
Yep, it's a twisted advance. He comes over the wall with a leap. No flash available for Huni. Pops a shadow dash, but have to expect that maybe he's not going to make it out of here. Kuve, nice play, flashes in, gets the blast cone taken down, and that sets up Haru to come up with the kill. Now TP immediately coming through from Kuve, trying to save Crown's life, but it looks like it might not be possible. The shield comes through from the passive, but Peanut dashes back forward, comes up with a kill, and now Kuve, in a bit of a rough spot, has to take that dark passage out. Damn good farming from Crown. Well, Faker, he gets jumped on. Cleanse comes out immediately off the Ash Arrow.
No one gets picked, though.
Yeah, it's going to be the Sand United coming through as Huni joins the fray. Gets in a massive Shadow Dash. Just goes into the back line. Shockwave connects. Cuve, Core JJ going low. He's going to go down. Both of them fall. A kill picked up for Bang and Faker. Ruler getting jumped on yet again. A double kill going over to the Orianna, and Crown just not able to answer with a kill for the side of Samsung. And that's going to be the TP immediately out from Huni. Samsung have very limited ways to get themselves out of this pit. They're going to have to turn and fight. Cube, the first one going low. Core JJ as well takes a couple shots from the Baron, and he is going to go down. SKT still going forward, trying to get rid of that Maokai. As Arrow connects onto Wolf, still healthy, and the piercing arrow comes up with a kill for Bang. Now, just 4 away from 1,000.
Brown's clearly really good at facing Rek'Sai, because the amount of time he spent in a brush not moving has been a lot. He's walking up. They're looking for this kill.
Yeah, that's going to be the Shockwave coming through. Stand United onto Faker. He goes low. Haru, he jumps forward, finishes him off before the Shen can arrive. But now Samsung, he collapsed on by Peanut, Wolf, and Bang. Sonic Wave connects, but that Dark Passage comes through.
Get to Baron, but a lot of things working at the same time. Haru doesn't
Wave
see
comes
the
through,
Lee
jumps away, Resonating Strike comes down, Dragon's Rage straight into the piercing arrow. Bang comes up with yet another kill. 3 more to go for 1,000. Crown coming in behind the team, maybe looking for Faker for the half. At the moment, looking for an entry point, just burning through his mana with that Maelstrom.
Samsung need to fight. They have no smite. They're just going to give it
up.
up.
Jumped out. This is almost down to 3K. They can't come up with a steal by the look of it. It's going to go over to SKT. They just go ahead. They peel back without Haru there to try to jump in and come up with a smite. They just go ahead, ready to go. Playing out the wards. Elder Dragon down to half. Huni's going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this TP. Samsung, they have to commit into it. It goes down to 37, and Peanut, he's able to pick it up. Core JJ going to be the first one to fall in the fight. Huni takes a point-blank arrow to the face, but it doesn't even matter. Still goes through, locks down Crown. 2 kills now picked up for SK Telecom. Ruler in between a rock and a hard place. He will fall. Huni claims the 3rd kill. 3 dead, 50 seconds.
They're going to try. Still 25 seconds on Crown. 3 members up for Samsung.
Juve still very tanky for the first Nexus. Start goes down. Core JJ throws out a hook, but the only one he can find is Huni. The damage dealers of SK Telecom just continue knocking down the structures, and they might just knock down the tree as well. And will pop that Guardian Angel. Haru goes low. They're able to take him out at the end as Faker finds the kill. The Nexus goes down, and game 1 goes over to SK Telecom T1.
Crazy how much the Shen ended up being useful, not just because of the winning lane matchup, but canceling out what was the strategy that got Samsung a lead. The pick strategy failed onto Faker around the Drake, and then it felt like they were outscaled in some ways. You look at the comps in terms of power spikes, and Samsung had a lot of power in the late game, but they could never force fights on their terms. Faker got up some farm, his shockwaves were on point, was able to marshal the fights, and it was just a really clean win in the end from SKT, despite Samsung's good ideas in the early game.
Yep, just not able to push their advantages. Samsung start dwindling away in that game.
It was so clear when they were winning and when they weren't. Like, everyone could tell that SKT were in the ascendancy when a couple of pick opportunities failed for the side of Samsung. They tried the emergency Baron. It was well countered by SKT.
And I mean, it hit that point where, you know, even getting
season in 2013, 2014, and he's 1-2 career on Kale support. Not many people for Maokai to do there. Very effective in this case because now you can't even die him anyway in spot lane.
Oh yeah, Bang jumping forward on a Wraith, trying to come up with a kill. Stitch was exhausted. An exchange of exhaust between these supports, but now Peanut wrapping around the back. Flash away from Wraith, but Stitch, he's just out to dry. He goes down, and now it looks like, yep, Wraith, he'll get taken out as Faker picks up a kill. Nicely done by SKT. They're going to get the ball rolling very swiftly. Out though, Peanut in the vicinity, but likely won't be able to come up with a kill onto him either. Faker takes a little bit of damage. Just ground did throw out that one. Yeah, Bola shot connects. Flash in with a shield from Wolf, who roamed up. One more auto is enough to do it as Ground takes him out with a turret shot combined with the Q from Wolf. Takes down Victor, so both of these mid laners just going to...
Wraith and Stitch, some of their struggles in bot lane. Mission isolated, but bit of a long chase. Oh, they really want Wraith.
Yeah, flashing over the wall. No intervention available for Wraith. He goes down. Wolf finds a second kill here in this game. Bang yet to pick one up. Has those 2 assists. Chaos Storm. Mission does find Peanut. He'll leap away, but he's got the brush. Plants the Bola shot, but the isolation damage comes through. Huni, he's able to throw down the equalizer. He'll pick up an assist as Faker finds a kill. Takes a lot of damage. Flash forward from QV. Roots him with the twisted advance. Pops him with the Maelstrom.
Not able to pass the kill over, but it is a 2-for-1. However, they lose their turret in a completely unrelated fashion.
Didn't even have to pop the ghost. Ambition's hunting now from the sidelines. Flash still up here for Faker. Does he want to go for this? Yes, he does. Exhaust immediately comes down onto the Rengar. Took back a hell of a lot of damage, but here comes Crown. He says, I have a flash too. He jumps in and does pick up the kill onto the Corki. So nicely done, Samsung.
The Wraith wasted the intervention. Thought there was going to be a committal of a fight, but they're engaging onto an Ezreal
They're
next to
going to push back in. Huni, he's TPing in from below. He's going to cut them off.
Up.
Does have it available. Ambition waiting in the brush. Jumped in. Exhaust comes down. Huni
Nice
gets locked up by the Bola. Good equalizer, stopping the rest of the team coming in, but Ambition is able to pick up the kill.
Stitch is all alone.
He's not jumping away out of the curtain call. Will keep himself safe. Bang as well.
When they remade his model tech, you're right. Especially with as much play as he sees.
Oh, he's going to get jumped on, but Peanut's going to back him up. And goodbye, Ambition.
Ambition on one of his old famous CJ solo missions with no coverage.
Got that pick there onto Ambition. Have just been out farming each other. But now Ambition is going to push the go button. Dives in all alone. Gets on the Faker. He's going to take the Valkyrie out to safety. Takes a couple of those curtain call shots. Now Bang getting locked up. Chaos Storm taking away on him. And Stitch comes up with the kill. Samsung, can they transfer this into a tier 1 turret in mid? Looks like actually the pings are coming out. They might go for the Baron.
SKT.
You know, occasional mountain. For the next 2 weeks.
Well,
Faker's
but now Faker alone.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot. TP's going to come through from Huni.
Turn around could come, though.
Twisted advance goes forward as Faker gets locked down to half HP. The Death Ray deals quite a bit of damage to him. Huni going to flash away, but still gets locked up by the Bola. Big transfer power comes through. For siphon power from Crown helps come up with a kill as Stitch just sniping from the back line gets the killing blow. Another one going over towards spot for them to be in. As we saw how well they handled the late game there. In game 1, Huni getting jumped on. Goes low, has that Sonya's. Fourth and final shot comes through. One more hit will do it. There we go. The jump forward from Ambition comes up with the kill. Bola will not connect onto Peanut. He's able to exit safely, but yet again, Huni going down 1-3-1 on the Rumble. Sure, Samsung more than likely. Chaos Storm still available for Crown. Hasn't had the pop. That Faker goes in. That's going to be the redemption, or the intervention rather, coming through onto the Victor, keeping it alive. And Bang, he gets jumped on. He jumps away with the Arcane Shift. Ambition is hot on his heels, however. Goes into the brush, but actually just way too aggressive by him. He goes down as Wolf picks up the kill. Faker getting jumped on. Locked down, has to take the Valkyrie in over the wall.
What do we say about kiting, though, Achilles? That's the one place where the champion picks really have helped out Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah. They do lose out on that Cloud Drake, however. That gets 3 over to SKT. Now Crown getting jumped on. So much damage coming through from Peanut. Faker arrives right at the end to take him out. Finalize that kill, the redemption, not going to get off in time to heal him up. And now SKT, they will fearlessly
a lot of Baron damage.
Start up this Baron, as you say. Lots of damage to come through with help of that Mountain Drake. Already down below half HP. Ambition trying to sprint his way in, but he can't even get in range in time. Now big red carpet laid out for him. He goes low. Flame Spitter just tickling him from behind. He'll go down as Peanut picks up the killing blow. 2 members of Samsung have fallen. Now SK Telecom have the Baron.
The one place where they had forward vision, the Maokai will get a recall. We'll be able to get a shopping trip in.
Got a TP as well.
But Victor is out of the fight, so this should be Elder Drake forced for SKT.
Yep, you can see how much damage this thing has already taken down to about 3k. TP coming through from QV. There's no equalizer available to try to zone them off. But Peanut, he still picks it up despite Ambition's best efforts. gets the intervention, but it's not enough. He goes down as Faker, nets himself another kill. Deadly Flourish, not going to lock anybody up on the side of SK Telecom. They're still hot on the heels of Samsung Galaxy. QB doing his damnedest to stay alive, goes in onto Wolf, helps come up with a kill as Crown picks that up, but the rest of Samsung, they're still limping their way back to the base. Another kill as Peanut takes out the tree. 3 dead on the side of Samsung. SKT can finally break the base.
Yeah, they finally can. They got the fight because...
a victory here, because there was no tanky frontline for SKT. But now SKT just have so much damage that it doesn't really even matter. You can see that massive wave, double cannon pushing down into the bottom lane, threatening that inhib turret. There's no way for Samsung to answer this Baron. Super Creeps pushing down into
the least from SKT. Even though there's decent initiation, Valkyrie will come in, as you can see.
Mission, yeah, jumps in for just a split second, gets taken down to half HP. Curtain Call opened up as QB goes into the front line, still quite tanky on the Maokai, but the tether comes through, they root him down, and he's going to get popped. Actually, intervention comes in right at the last second to try to keep him alive, gets the heal from the Sap Magic, but it won't do enough to take out anybody on the side of SKT. He falls, Faker finds another kill, Bang, still not coming up with any, desperately gonna have to try to find some before
diving time,
before that Nexus crumbles. He jumps forward, he's low on mana. Hailstorm comes through, that's gonna be Crown going down, another kill for Faker. Looks like it's not gonna happen today, Bang. Finally gets one on the board, just needs Stitch. If only he would give it over to him. Looks like Stitch says, not today, buddy. You gotta wait, you gotta get it from KT Rolster.
We'll wait and see, they're thinking about the fountain dive.
Oh boy, how do they approach this one? If it goes over to anybody that isn't Bang, it's an absolute travesty.
They go for it!
Ready, he jumps forward, but Bang, he's taking the fountain, he's gonna go down. A double kill for Stitch. Can he find the triple? No, he cannot. The Nexus dies before he's able to do so. Bang, unfortunately, 1,000 kills not gonna happen today, but SKT still pick up a 2-0.
Sometimes players say they don't know about a statistic. They knew about it here, Bang. Faker, the rest of SKT wanted to set him up for that 1,000. Won't be 1,000 on this day. Even Coma's smiling. That one wasn't necessarily in the Coma playbook. That just happened organically. The Telecom War, 1,000 kills for Bang. Everything's going to come together in just a couple of weeks, and SKT will enter that Telecom War with a single match loss, 3 game losses. 2 over to Afrika in that surprise 2-0, and 1 to Longzhu earlier this week. And some pretty damn good momentum. We had our questions after they lost to Afrika. Since then, they beat Longzhu, they beat Samsung, 2 teams we expect to be fighting for top 5. Now we have to see how they do against KT Rolster.
And you have to think, with KT coming in, their last game before they face SKT is Kongdu Monster. They're likely going to have the same exact game score.
We've never had a scenario like this in the LCK when the first round robin ends and 2 teams are even because they have no head-to-head. They're likely to have the same game score unless Kongdu can pull off.